this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McNair. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. McNair. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. He's got it to the 43 here.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And some room to maneuver. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. On the counter, it's Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. David Montgomery getting in from a yard out. And the Bengals have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
and you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. Here's McNair. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Off the play fake. McNair. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on fourth down. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Here we go. Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
11 MT. 11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Here we go. Let's get him.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have a
That's right.
defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
11 MT tape.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one caught by Kittle. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
11. We got 4.
And they go play action now. Burrow, he'll buy some time right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
11.
Here's Burrow. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow. It's a slant to Hill. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Throwing, Burrow. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and...
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
They'll try and throw for it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Open man, that's Gronkowski down the field. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half.